feel that?
Please stand considering self-diagnosis. I don't want to undermine the experience and struggles of actual ADHDers by... I love your question. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't want to undermine the experiences and struggles of actual ADHDers by saying I'm neurodivergent. I might not even be neurodivergent. Okay, who was that? Who just asked me? It was Dat Potato. I love your name. Dat Potato. Dat Potato. If you do the proper research, I have got a bunch of links in my bio. It's Exclamation Socials over here, by the way. I got a bunch of links in my bio that will take you to self-assessment tests. They will take you to the diagnostic criteria. They will take you to peer-reviewed resources and good information on it. If you can go through stuff like that and come out on the other side of it and say that you still relate to it and you still think you have it, your self-diagnosis is 100% valid. That's it. Your self-diagnosis is valid. If you can do the research on it and you still think that you have this, you're valid. No question. I do not question that. In my Discord community is over 2,800 people. If I was to break out a calculator, I would estimate 60 to 70% of the people there are probably self-diagnosed and on their way, in some cases, in many cases, to getting an official diagnosis. Their self-diagnosis is 100% recognized and valid in my house. Period. That is it. That's it. I really needed to hear that. You're very welcome. I have done, if you go look through my videos, you will see I will repeatedly say, and I will fucking die on that hill, self-diagnosis is valid. I am a self-diagnosed autistic. Your self-diagnosis is fucking valid in my house. That's it. I will always see it that way. Paraphrase Monty Python, only a true neurodivergent would deny their neurodivergency. Legit. I'd love to understand more about how self-diagnosis is okay. I needed a diagnosis to prove what is happening to me is real. Okay. This is going to be fun. What I want you to do, I will answer your question. You're going to answer mine. What I want you to do is tell me, I need a diagnosis to prove what's happening to me is real. Why did you need a diagnosis to prove what is happening to you is real? What is happening to you that makes you question it? I feel bad for feeling angry with people who self-diagnose. Why do you feel angry with people who self-diagnose? What are they taking away from you? Because it's not like somebody who self-diagnoses can get medication. It's not like somebody who self-diagnoses has access to the accommodations that they would be entitled to, depending on where you live. Neurodivergency is not a pie with a finite amount of pieces. So if somebody comes in here and says, I am self-diagnosed ADHD, my first thought is not going to be anger because they are taking something tangible away from me, okay? My thought is going to be more so that if they are self-diagnosed, they are somebody who recognizes that these can be things that are affecting them, leading to this being the reason. My thought is going to more so be that they can identify with the things that I am telling them, with the things that I struggle with the things that I relate to, and with the information that I present, which is all, again, science-based, fact-driven, peer-reviewed. So it's all good, proper science. So if they identify with that, and if they say, I think I have ADHD because of the things that you have told me, I have zero reason to question them on that. I have no reason to argue with them about that. I don't know them. I don't know what other things they're going through. Only they do. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a professional. And they're not taking away anything from me by them saying I am self-diagnosed. I lose nothing. Not a thing. And even if they are self-diagnosed in the exact same area that I'm in, what am I losing? Am I losing access to my accommodations? To my medications? No. What am I losing? How does it affect me? It doesn't. In the same way that if somebody came to me and said, I'm gay, I'm pan, I'm trans, I'm this, that, and the other thing. Not one of these things affects my life. Not one. Why do I care? I don't. That is who they are. That is what makes them happy. That is their life. Zero effect on mine. So a self-diagnosis, I have no right or reason to get angry at somebody about it. Self-diagnosis is the first step for so many. That is another important thing too, actually, getting back to that. Self-diagnosis is the first step for so many people to actually get a clinical diagnosis, right? In the same way that if you're coughing and sneezing, well, you kind of usually self-diagnose yourself with a cold or the flu or whatever. It doesn't make it less valid. It's the first step to a potential clinical diagnosis, right? You need to realize that something is wrong first before you can get it treated, right? You don't just walk into a doctor and say, oh, fuck, I lost my keys again. I should go see a doctor. No, when it becomes so intense and happens so often that it becomes a problem, that's where you go to your doctor, which is why I have no problem with the self-diagnosis.